Kratz on the curbs. Big lock-up as he hits the brakes. Around the outside goes the Felbermeyer car. That got through cleanly, and this is the incident. Christoph Cresp, I think, looks like contact from behind, spinning him out in the first chicane and rolling backwards into the gravel. Car. Well, the Seaborg tried to make it back to the pit lane. That didn't go entirely well. And the Team Virage car off. We saw that a long way off in the gravel at turn 5. Losing it on the exit of turn 7. Shahan Sarkisian asking just a little too much of the cold tyres on his CD Sport Car Racing for 4th place. This is how it happened. Nice move. Tucks him up on the inside in the final corner. Takes all the racing room. In GT3, it's the Get Speed Mercedes of Anthony Bartone. Nick Halstead behind in the Optimum Motorsport McLaren had been in the lead. But Andrew Ferguson jockeying for position down the Mistral. Oh, somebody's bodywork flying up in the air there. A little bit of nose to tail contact into the braking for Chicane Nord for the very first time. And that reduces the speed at senior. Gives an overtaking opportunity. And some have been able to capitalise. The first corner, Maximus Meyer for MV2S. Defending hard at the bus stop, but as he caused himself a little bit of an issue, looks like Colin Noble was cleaner coming through there. 2 wheels on the white line, down the inside, and through he goes, up to 10th spot. Drive, battle under brakes at the bus stop. Freddie Tomlinson on the inside, locks up and spins the DKR Racing Ginetta. He was trying to get by Dane Aronson in the number 26 Breton Racing Machine. Drive-through penalties being announced, and one of them for 87, that's Alves Rodella, the CLX Motorsport car that is our championship leader. Start procedure infringement. Well, here is the battle for 3rd place in LMP3 Pro-Am. Blackthorn, the Aston Martin, under pressure now from the 33 Kessel Racing Ferrari. This is for 2nd place in GT3. The Ferrari going through. David Fumanelli takes the advantage away from Charles Bateman. And the LMP3 cars behind are just having to wait their turn. GT3, the green and black Aston, that's James Swift in the Blackthorn car, Celia Martin in the Iron Dames Lamborghini, all over the back of him, gets a good run out of the hairpin as they go over the hill, it goes left and that favours her, so the Iron Dames keep their nose in front, they are up to 3rd. Pink Iron Dames Lamborghini on the attack. This is the 3rd in GT3. Andrew Bentley hanging on in the Stella Motorsport Audi. Side by side down the main straight. Looks as though the Lambo has got the slight advantage. Both using the same Audi-derived V10 engine. So there shouldn't be too much in terms of top speed. Race leader goes by on the inside, RSGP. And no change there. Celia Martin now in the Racing Spirit of Le Mans Aston Martin. So the Kessel Racing Ferrari jumping into the lead in GT3 and lots more jockeying for position further back in the class. Down to the chicane for the first time on the Mulsanne straight. 22 goes into the lead. Great work on the brakes by Torsten Kratz. He goes ahead of Adrian Keeler. And behind them, Alden Gudmundsson, the white and blue Thor racetrack. Back to green flag we go. CLX 1-2. Forestier by VPS in 3rd. RSGP in 4th position. GT3 now being led by the Iron Dames Porsche. That's Marta Garcia making her first Le Mans Cup start for the Iron Dames. Right ahead of Eliseo Dono in the AF Corsa Ferrari that has led from lap 1. So good work in the pits by the Iron. Replay of another incident for Clement Moreno. David will take over. And the CD Sport car, looping spin for Christian Shaw. Contact between the two cars that started on pole. Adrian David for RSGP, not quite judging the gap. Play of David Pan in the Inter Europol car, into the gravel exiting Indianapolis and into the barriers. This is Romano Ricci having an absolutely terrifying ride. Down towards Tertre Rouge on the grass in the RSGP car. Guillaume Orion diving through to take the lead in LMP3 Pro-Am. The red and black Motorsport 98 car caught Paul Ciajani by surprise. A&S driver didn't have the door closed in time, and Guillaume Henriot, with just over 11 minutes to go, takes the lead of the race in LMP3 Pro-Am. Announced for Car 10 Racing Spirit of Le Mans for a starting grid infringement. That's bad news for them. Whoa, trouble at Lake Carmen, a big hit for high-class racing. That's Tommy Foster. Did he misjudge the distance to that Porsche? That was the Proton Huber car. Oh, but that leaves him vulnerable up the hill. Here we go. The second of the Forestier Racing by VPS Machines, Luciano Morano. He's got a good run. Rougion lost that momentum, and he drops 2 places. Big trouble for Arthur Rougion in the CD Sport car. Lots of flames from the back of that machine. And he is coming up to Rédillon and the pit area of the rest of the Pro-Am field. Once more, Vanina X leading in GT3. Alex Martin in the Blackthorn Aston in second place. Up to third is the multicoloured Ebby Motors Porsche from 8th on the grid. That's a pretty impressive start. Back with our race leaders. CLX ahead of 2-3 events, and Reiter in back towards Breton Racing's Ben Stone, who's under attack from Adrian Keeler, goes around the outside. Keeler, the dark grey of Cool Racing, now that becomes the inside as they climb the hill. That was a great move in the 97 car. But actually Ben Stone is still there for Breton Racing, and as they come down the hill, Adrian Keeler's covered off the inside. Stone cut back to the outside. Looks like Adrian Keeler had a problem for Team Virage. There he is in 13th spot. Goodmanson looking to the inside, lunges late and deep. Picks off Sweetman, who holds on too long. There was nowhere else for him to go. The Cool Racing car going by as well. James Sweetman losing 2 places there. Going to try and come back at him. Battle for 4th. Horst Felbermeyer's Reiter Engineering car under real pressure from the yellow-nosed Virage car. Ricardo Graciafilo. He's got a great run. Streaming alongside, and he will go through under braking. Nice move down to Mulsanne corner. Jamie Falvey there on the move for Team Virage. Do get onto the throttle immediately. Coming down the straight, good battle here. Frederic Jose being passed by Darren Malkin. Malkin pulling out of the slipstream in the Stella Motorsport Audi, creeping alongside. Oh, I don't know if he's got enough of an overlap. Up to senior. Jose on the inside line. Malkin in real rock and a hard place situation. Has to just breathe. Yes, 1-2. Out to Mulsanne corner. And here comes Luciano Morano on the inside of Romain Favre. He's got a little bit of an overlap. Favre on the right-hand side of the picture. Right behind them, our pole sitter. But Hugo Schwarzer doesn't know which way to go. He goes inside, 3 wide down to Indianapolis. He can't hold on around the outside. Romain Favre, great move. Brave in the first. Right ahead, the Mercedes of Heiko Neumann. Oh, who turns in? Contact there. Charles Roussin survived. Is there any damage? Looks like the car is okay. Catching the Australian driver George Nakas again. He's had a couple of incidents already. He'll be keen to avoid getting caught out in this traffic. And lets the battle for second go back at. Out of Rédillon, and they're passing Georgios Kolovos in the damaged Team Virage car. Oscar Bitter still trying to find a way by. He's got a good run here though. Trying to go the long way round. Mark van der Snel. Van der Snel with the inside line, but tucks in behind. The overlap completed. Oscar Bitter moves up the order.